Good day. So I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you in the corner didn't think that I was gonna be somewhere upset, crying down and out. I got work to do. I got physical work to do, 3D work to do. Why I look bald headed? Oh Lord, I need to stop wearing them wigs. Anywho, I decided to come make a quick little video. I am chilling. I'm at the house. My hair is all over the place. Let me tell you, people is something else. When people have to link up in twos and threes to come up against you, you just gotta tap yourself on the shoulder. You just know that God is in the midst. Sometimes us being human beings, we may want to get down and be like, oh, why me? Don't stay there, okay? That's just my quick disclaimer for anyone that may be going through anything physical or spiritual. Sometimes when you feel like people gang up on you or people against you for no reason, or you're misunderstood, it's for a good reason. You don't want to be understood by people who ain't even on your vibrational frequency anyway, you know? So anyhow, I really made this video about what I stated in the last video about being equally yoked. And I wanted to say that I didn't mean like equally yoked, like being the same denomination. That's my opinion. I don't feel like you have to, but I feel like the value should be the same spiritually, you know? Um, and I feel like when you're on a spiritual path, it's very, very important for us to anyone. I feel like anyone, even if you're not on a spiritual path, but those that are spiritually awakened and know that you have a purpose, know, you know, what you have to do, or know why you were created, or know certain spiritual keys to the streets, you have to be careful with your energy. Y'all know when Drake say, girl, I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody. You gotta have that attitude, because sometimes, just like I was watching, I digress a lot. Tomato. I was watching, what's that show? What is that show called? Damn, money not even here for me to ask that. Anyway, so listen. I was watching some show and the man was really like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They was married and everything, and she didn't even know he was sent in. Y'all probably know what show I'm talking about. It's a series on Netflix. He was sent in, Blacklist. Come to find out, he was sent in as a. Did I put on two different lashes? I got a little container where I keep all my disposable lashes. Y'all know how things set. Anyway, I think one's just crooked. Who else go to sleep in their lash? I will fall asleep in some lashes. Anyway, so I say all this to say, long story short, fellas, I be speaking to y'all a lot because, you know, sometimes the women already know things, you know, and me and women, I don't know. It just, anywho. So if you feel like you on a spiritual vibration, or you are enlightened, or if you have a purpose and you know what that purpose is, you have to be stingy with your energy. People might think that you change, or you don't want, you feel certain things, and when you explain this to people, it'll make them feel, they feel like you're the problem. You know how detrimental it is to your spirituality or your spiritual path, your elevation and your ascension, when you continue to hold on to people, loved ones and friends that don't agree with your spirituality, or don't believe in your spirituality, or feel like it's not for you, or feel like you're not. A lot of people like to think they work in the HR, human resources of the kingdom. They always like to think that they're in charge of the hiring and firing, like God had to gather them and be like, oh, should you think this person should be this, do you think this person. So you have to allow them with their small-mindedness. So what that does to you as a awakened person and trying to ascend is keep you on a vibration of small-mindedness. And no matter how much you may try to separate and be like, oh, I'm my own person, there, you feed in energies, even sexually. You know, soul ties was something that I learned about like late in my sexuality. I didn't know about soul ties, wasn't taught about it. I learned about it, and it's very serious and it's very true, because like, if, say for instance, if you're spiritual or you have spiritual gifts, fellas, and The witches and the warlocks, they know who to mess with, because I told y'all they be getting the key put into their back. They be mad. So they get they inside not healed and not worked on, and they don't want to work on it. So the entity put the key in their back. They see you with your whole loving relationship. They know you gifted. You may be a healer. You might be a speaker. You might be a psychic. You may be something that's going to change the vibration of you or your bloodline, or the future, in some kind of way. And boom, here come a witch or warlock. They entice you. They sleep with you. And it's a portal. You can open portals this way. So now, look, the thing's trying to run me away. So now, so now, Jumbian goblins. So now, the entity that's in this woman may steal your gifts if you're not hip to the spirituality, or you have a woman who is on the spiritual path. She big king shit on the spiritual streets, and the witches and the warlocks don't like that. So now they gotta come sleep with you to upset her energy, because they don't like how happy, how confident she is. No, I don't like that shit. So let me go sleep with her man. Let me send somebody to sleep with her man, because if I do it, then no, that's so. Let me just send somebody to sleep with her man, type stuff. So you have to be on it in the spirit, because if not, you can be somewhere that holds you back, that steals from you, steal your essence, steal your energy. They have energy vampires out here. It's not just blood sucking vampires. There are energy vampires. We all know that. If you don't know that, well, what is keep rolling? Okay, what is that rolling? Like something don't want me to talk. No weapons form against me, because it's like a noise keep happening on nothing deck. Show yourself now where you keep making noise for. I ain't scared of no ghosts, I got ghosts too. Y'all might think I'm crazy. I be in here tripping. I need to get out more. I work from home and I need to get out more. So, anywho, but yeah. So I was telling y'all to tell y'all this. Be careful when you know you are awakened, when you know I have spiritual gifts. Don't think that everybody that comes smiling your face have good intentions. Some people will get paid to throw you off your path. And then, because they hurting for money. Some people will get paid to do things or to steal things in your life, thinking that that's going to stop you. But when you have faith and you have a prayer life and you have God and you have the understanding that some things happen for your all things happen for your highest good. So you have to tune in sometime and be like, okay, what is this teaching me? This is going to strengthen me. This is going to make me go harder. This is letting me know that I must be something important for people to come for me when I'm just chilling. That's another thing. When people just come for you and they find you, and everybody have problems. But when people go out they way to try to take things from you, and they know about your life, things you don't tell them, I feel like big shit. The energy, the 24 hours that they give you worrying about me and mine. I feel like big fucking shit, Because little do they know, some of us alchemize energy. We take the fuckery energy that you try to send us, and we alchemize that shit and manifest something bigger and better. You didn't know about alchemy. Be careful who you play with. Anywho, so back to what I was saying. Though we fall down, we get up. God's children, we wasn't promised that we wouldn't fall down. You didn't spoil your kids and didn't expect for them to not scrape their knee on their new bike. But they was going to get back up because they love their bike. God knew who his son out there. He knew what we was equipped with. He know that though they try to slay me, though they try to talk about you, though they try to probably screenshot, crop shot, do things, lies, stain your name, try to make people not like you, make people look at you different, God have a bigger plan. God let them think they're getting away with these things. So when he hit the hammer and he bounced you to the top with a plate full of yum-yums, fruits and berries and steaks, whatever you like, you can have whatever you like. When God bless you, it's for his name. This ain't about you. This battle ain't mine. It's the Lord. They come for you because who in you. They come for you because what your purpose is. So sometimes if they have to use sex, if they have to use a relationship, if they have to use frenemy, they will. But what you won't do is fall. What you won't do is stay in the corner and crying too long. You got 3 days. They say Jesus rose, not they. You know, y'all know how I always refer to this. 72 hours. You have 3 days. Point blank. I give myself 3 days. Even sometimes when I go through the deepest of hurt, I try not to stay in that place. And that's why I feel like, honestly, people try to send me energy, you know, and I have to pray and have these things. I need to go get my chin replaced because I have to protect myself. And people think that you're crazy. If I was that crazy, the most I would have been run a check. And if I'm so crazy, why you studying me? Why are you watching me if I'm so thrown off, if I'm crazy, if I'm a liar, if I'm not really spiritually woke? How you know? But you still watching. People will kill me. But anyway, so yes, to my spiritualists, it was just 144. To my spiritualists, my goons, my kings, my queens, my emperors, even if it's 1 or 2 that I help, listen. You know, you are not alone. Even if you may be misunderstood, people don't believe in your flight, people don't accept your fight, people don't believe that, oh, there ain't nobody coming against you. Be careful with them types, because I have learned, don't be the main ones. When they tell you, oh, who coming against you, be them, self. They try to throw you off the path like, ain't nobody coming against you. That's in your mind. Stop smoking weed. People is funny. But when you into your energy, I need to manifest, meditate more, because let me tell you, the things that will be coming up against me, the spirituality and the warfare and even my own demons and my own insecurities that I had to be fighting. Like, this smile, they don't want me smile. Of course not. They don't want no man love me. You know? Yeah, my phone fall. Oh, my phone almost fall up in the car. Anywho, they don't want no man to love me. They don't want me wear my little cut up shirt and be cute and feel confident. The devil is a lie. I don't tell them. The Lord know who and what is his. Touch not my anointed. You don't know who anointed is. Though I have a past, pull it up, print it out, scream it from the rooftop. That's my testimony. Part of it anyway. So I don't understand. People always feel like they could tarnish your name. You can't tarnish nothing that the Most High have for me. And you can't take nothing that the Most High have for me. If it was took, it wasn't mine. Because everything that was took, I look back and I'd be like, I've outgrew those tastes. You hear me? So when you have faith and you let go and you let God, you know that he have a bigger plan, because that's big father. You know, I want to say big daddy for y'all to think, oh, here she go think. You know, they be the main ones watching you. Stop watching me. You have evil intentions, because I send those things back to you. They ain't never staying over here. Stop watching me. Go watch other things. They have home improvement. Go fix up your house. Do whatever. Don't watch me. You don't like me. What you watching me for? But anywho, so to like the people and for real, and these are the days that they are trying to tarnish God's children. They are trying to tarnish people that they're trying to really turn around people's destiny and trying to change people's luck and trying to make people look a certain way and throw things towards people to make people not believe that they are who they are. But God have the last say. You know what I'm saying? Like I say all the time, sometimes they think it's them moving so bold through these spiritual streets. You know, not knowing that they done been hijacked because they refuse to heal. So when you refuse to heal, you become a what? You have what? Huh? When we refuse to heal, we have infection. You hear me? It's way deeper. So sometimes we can be spiritually infected and we picking up things as we go. And then here we are thinking, oh yeah, it's me. I don't like it because of this. The enemy done juiced you up. But I ain't gonna keep talking about that. Please. You know, stay uplifted. Stay on your flight. I don't care whatever you lose. You can always get it back. Everything that I have lost, I get it back tenfold. I had a fob key before I met the man that I was dealing with. Got another fob key. So I'm here to tell you, like, don't ever make yourself feel like, oh, I can't do it, or it's going to be scary. Those thoughts cross my mind. The devil is a lie. When you got God on your back, you got the armor of God. You can go out in the wilderness, just you and the dog. You know, and that's the kind of energy that you got to have, because anytime you feel like you have to be too attached to something, person, place, or thing, they are winning. You are giving too much energy, and I have to remind myself of that. Nothing, no man, no place, no woman, no child, no job, no anything. Well, I can't say no child. That's different. I don't have a child. Don't aspire to have one. But no attachment is worth. Certain attachments are not worth you giving too much energy to. And when you realize you're not getting that energy back, you got to pull back. But I wanted to come on here and give a little juice to my fellas, that watch me, whether you're here, whether you're on tag, whether you're a hater, you're gonna always see me later and greater. You hear me? Keep watching. But yeah, that'll be in their feelings. These men will be the biggest haters. That'll be in their dry feelings for the longest. Heal, fellas. Talk about the thing. Write it down. Forgive people. Stop watching people you still holding on from 5, 6, 10, 8, 9. Please. Come, let me teach you how to break up with somebody and get over their ass. Let me teach you how to focus on the lesson. Why didn't it work? I'm crying, but maybe it didn't work because God, maybe you have something better for me. It hurt right now, but I'm going to be all right later. That's always my track record. So I'm here to give you anybody that advice. Whatever seems like it. Sometimes birth and baptism hurt. When a woman having her contractions, it hurt. So when we're going through new things, sometimes we have to give death to things to birth anew. Don't focus on the people that tell you, oh, it's going to be hard. Nobody's going to buy it. Nobody's going to listen. Sometimes we doubt ourselves. But stay on your path. I talked to this one man one time, and he told me he don't pray. I don't know if he was trying to pull my leg or see was I going to run away or what. Fellas, pray. Yo, you living good, you eating good, pray. You think you look too good to not pray? You think you look too good and you too big to get on your knees? You get on your knees to do other things. Get on your knees to talk to the Most High sometime. God, I don't know how I'm coming. I don't know who I am, but show me the King in me. Say something. Talk to the Most High. Don't just be asking him to cover your kids and you just take energy and you're not giving. That's very narcissistic. If that's your father, you get dressed up on Easter Sunday. Where's the reciprocity? And I'm not fake. I'm not perfect. But I know, fellas, sometimes you don't want to be vulnerable no more. It hurts. Because me, the other day, I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be nobody's friend. And I had to remind myself, like, don't harden my heart because of the people that you may have looked up to or may have trust. They really slander your name or didn't want to see you doing good, or they really talking bad. It makes you want to be cold towards people. And then people look at you and think that you the problem. What is clicking around here? Is it a dog? Whatever ghost is in here, I rebuke you in the holy name of Jesus. Go back to sender, flee back over there. You coward anyway because you're just making noise. Go back to sender and tell them they will never win. 10 fools. I don't understand. The thing just making noise, nothing is nothing but me in the garage. What is that? Just clicking. Let me get out of here for something about to blow up. So yeah. I'm 18 minutes in. I don't talk too much. Anywho, that's probably why you're here one day. Might have been a hater in my ear telling me stop talking so much. They want to silence you. Every little gift they have, that don't make you feel like something is wrong with you. If I see a woman looking good, if I see a woman preaching, her nails done, her toes done, her man loving her, and I feel like because I don't have that, and then I go want to mess up that or send magic to her or send evil eye. If I'm feeling that way towards the woman happiness, that should tell me, self, you need to figure out how to find your own happiness. What is wrong with you? Is it the loving? Is it your cooking? Is it your attitude? Sometimes you got to make self-adjustments. I am always making self-adjustments. I am always looking at both sides of the table. I'm a Libra. I can't help it. I'm going to look at your side, then I'm going to come sit at my side and weigh it out and see who's right, who's wrong, how I feel about it. Sometimes people say, I feel like I'm always right. Oh, well. But, yeah. So, I just say all that to say, fellas, get into your spirituality if you're not there yet. I was talking to a good friend. Now, he's not really no good friend, but one of the homies on tag. And, he was telling me about his issue. And I was just telling him, like, stay uplifted. Especially when you going through things, keep your sexual energy. That's a great manifesting energy. I had to remind myself that the devil tried to play me like, oh, yeah, you need to do this. It's been a while since, and I had to, you know what? You a lie. Because that's great manifesting energy. So when you're trying to manifest, it's better to keep that to yourself. Because if the person that don't have your highest interest, they're not working towards marriage, you on a spiritual path, that can be very detrimental. Don't sleep on that energy, because next thing you know, you got boom, you got a witch, a warlock, a Jezebel with the sole purpose to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what the devil do. Whatever you have that's good in your life, and then when it's gone, you sitting there with no protection, no armor, no love, have to build yourself back up. So that's why it's good to like have discernment and ask about people that come into your life. Even if you got to get some cards. Oh, yes. I told y'all, did I tell y'all I want my cards? I went there and got me some cards on Amazon the other day. People are saying I tell people too much. Oh, well, the Lord to cover me. It's no secret. It's just it's a little hobby. Sometimes I be doing work and I want to play with my cards. So, I don't even really know what the cards be saying. I'm learning. But it's people that be pulling cards on me. I'm very growing in my spirituality. So sometimes my crown chakra start tingling. My left ear be buzzing real loud, or this side of my head will be tingling. They pulling cards on you, or they talking about you, or they spying on you remotely. Then it'll be thinking you don't know. I had to put on the full armor of God, helmet and everything. Don't come over here thinking it's easy street. And I don't care if I fall down one day crying, depressed. I always get back the fuck up. And that's why people will be vexed and be feeling like, oh, they want to come secretly against me. Go secretly against whoever made you, clown. Because you can't stop me. I ain't leaving. I ain't shutting up. I ain't being sad. I ain't going to be depressed until the Most High says so. So, yeah, man. But yeah, so fellas, I'm just coming on here to give y'all an insight. When your money good, your house is good, your children good, pray harder. Pray for discernment on your circle, because it's a balance. It's always a balance. It's always a balance. You can have the newest of car. It's something you're not going to like in the car, about the engine, about the gas intake, the gas, something you're not. It's a balance. So when things are so good in your life, sometimes you have to check your circle, check the things that you're taking in, check the things that you're believing. When your spiritual man is weak, you can take in a lot that's not for you. And next thing you know, things is messing up in your life. If it's not a spiritual disease, it could be a physical disease. If it's not a disease, it could be your money funny. If your money ain't funny, things breaking in your house. I'm telling you things. And that's why people will be feeling like they won't come up against me and them. Is the entity put a key in their back for whatever, because they don't know. I want to uplift people. I want to motivate. Not for the likes, but for the love. Because sometimes you just need to tune into somebody. You need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody with some sense, who have something positive to tell you, uplifting, somebody with genuine energy. Because it's one thing to get uplifting advice. Yeah, it's going to be all right, man. Focus on your money. Get that bread. Don't worry about that bitch. Don't worry about that nigga. Get that money. Forget all that arguing. The people that tell you that when they want to pull you someplace you don't belong. And then it seems so good because it's so enticing, because your spirit man is weak. You're not going to God about people. You're letting people take you where you want to go. But sometimes we have to go to God even about the finest and prettiest and handsomest of face. Especially when you're weak in certain places. Me is the big shoulders. Ooh, big shoulders had me weak. I had to go, Lord, let me know about these shoulders. Let me pull some cards, because I got to know. So these are the days. We in the age of Aquarius. I'm moving towards it. I've really been working. I think we are in it. Look it up, age of Aquarius. So it's information. A lot of information is coming forth. A lot of people, places, and things are waking up. That's why the vaccine is out and about and free and legal. Because the vaccine messes with the children's pineal gland. When the children cannot manifest. They've been doing this since my friend he's 45, 46. So imagine, they've been blocking people's pineal gland for the longest. That's why some of them still ain't spiritually woke. And they just robots. And they cannot awaken, or they can't be reformed. They believe everything the news say. They don't have a connection with the Most High. You have to watch people, because not everybody that pray has a connection with the Most High, care about their stuff. Some of them don't even believe it's real. They care to learn about it. And you have to take that into consideration. People take credit into consideration. Oh, you ain't got no good credit, or you got a felony, or they take those things. So you have to take the spirituality energy into consideration when you meet people. Don't think that this is something you can just keep to yourself. Oh, I'm spiritual and he for the streets. It's cool. When he go mess with his little thoughts in the streets, you know he ain't really for you, or y'all not really committed. Boom, he come sleep with you, whether it's protected or not. If you're not suited and booted, protected, sex to block any energy that's come through his spiritual energy, you can pick up any spiritual transmitted disease, not sexual. They have spiritual transmitted demons. When you pick some energy up from another person who just out there just freely, hey, they on another vibration. You like this prim proper, you done change your life. You like, I done did all that wild stuff. I'm chilling. And this person, they all on Avenue ABC. Just because you have a connection, the connection might be to block you. Don't let it be too late. Then you realize, oh, that this person, the connection was just something I was supposed to, I was into it because I had a weakness in me. Our flesh is weak. I can't speak for everybody. I know mine is, But, so that is I'm 25 minutes in, Lord. Hopefully you watch this video, you found something knowledgeable for real. It's not just sexual transmitted we have to worry about. It's spiritual. Next thing you know, things is not right in your home, in your money, in your health, in your mind. You can't sleep. They do these things, fellas. They see you living good, shopping good. You don't love them. They know you will never go for them. And boom, they have a spell, or they don't send somebody to be. You have to stay 5 feet ahead. If you have to get a reading done on Maria and Keisha, if you have to pull some cards, if you have to ask the Most High, I'm telling you, inquiry. Start doing a resume check. Don't just worry about the background. Oh, she a murderer. The murderer might be the sweetest. Who knows? You know why she had to kill? Do spiritual background check as well. See why she here. Why are you here, Becky? Who sent you? Because I'm awakening. I'm awakening to new heights. See, who are you? What side you on? And everybody that tell you they spiritual don't mean they working with lights. Some of them, all they want to do is dark. Steal and conquer the quick way. They don't want to go work hard for it. They don't want to understand them truly. They want to just take. Oh, you happy? You in love? You got money, right? I'm gonna go fuck your woman, or I'm gonna go have sex with your man. Like, there is not a God. And don't get me wrong, I've done things, but the things that so I don't know, sometimes it's your karma, and sometimes it's things you got to go through, and then sometimes people that feel like they want to fuck with you for life because they upset. Go heal. Heal the world. Everybody, make it a better place. I got guns. For you and for me and our enemies. Even the neighbors. You don't know who to be watching you. People think I'm paranoid. Somebody called me paranoid the other day. Sorry. Somebody called me paranoid the other day. One of my friends. Wasn't even a friend, associate. Oh, with your paranoid. Did you pull some cards on me? Now I don't know how to come at you. These witches and warlocks, they come in many shapes and sizes and colors. Don't think it's just women out here doing these spiritual things. No. Some of these men, they real bitter too. And they don't want to heal. They don't want to talk about it. They rather come at you spiritually. Be woke. Trying to tell y'all, that's why some of us pray for your spiritual leaders and your spiritual healers out here. Pray for them too. Sometimes if you go to a man page or somebody page that gives you information, pray for them sometime. Uplift them, if they give you stuff that you can thrive on, because you don't know what they battling. Because I be battling my own demons and shit that people try to put me through. I'm telling y'all. And though things may puzzle me, like why I go through it, but it's just because I know the Most High have things for me to do. The Most High have covering the things that I've been through. It wouldn't even fit in an hour-long video. And some of the things I've caused and some of the things I've put people through. But I'm saying all this to say, when you admit your flaws, can nobody try to post no old past about you. They will have to Photoshop things. They will have to lie. They will have to act like, oh yeah, you the biggest hoe in town. How you know? Did I screw you? So, and the thing is, when you forgive your whole days, if you now in your spiritual path and you think that, oh, they might find out that so don't be mad at the things you did when you was lost. I was lost. I didn't know myself. I was out here, baby. I had fun. The most I know, you know. Okay, bitch. They be acting like you screwed their daddy or something. I just can't with these little witches, man. These witches and these wild out, they'll be doing too much things. And then they feel like some of us gonna go cry in a corner for too long and stay hidden. No. No matter what you send my way and try to pull me through or think that when y'all have to gang up 2 and 3 against anybody, let me tell you, that just shows how weak in numbers you still are. I just sick of myself. But yeah, so fellas, stay uplifted, because for real, stay out here and stay prayed up. Start a prayer life. If you don't have one, talk to the Most High every day, because it will come in handy. You cannot be out here be like, oh yeah, I ain't scared of no woman. I got my pistol. The whole time you sleeping with the warlock, king warlock or something. You don't know. But you think because she cool, calm, prim, and proper, she don't cuss at you, she don't yell at you, but she's stopping you from where you really need to be. And that's the sole purpose. And when the shit go down, then she out. I told y'all how I got done. I'm gonna have to come back and tell y'all my relationship testimony, maybe. When I tell y'all. And still go through stuff. And still will go through it. And people think that it will break you. No, not for too long. Not for too long. I'm from the tribe of Jesus. I'm from the tribe of the west side of the kingdom. Some things I don't even understand. So if he rose in 3 days, guess what? He was hung on the cross. His soul still got up. Like, so guess what's in me? Huh? You don't know what's in me. You probably don't know. But I'm going to let you know. Ain't nothing regular. This ain't no little easy buck. Look, I just look regular degular. But whatever that I go through, I bounce back. I'm going to get up. And I don't need nobody to go through anything. The Lord send me. The Lord is always with me. He's always in me. He's always around me. So regardless of people that want to judge you and feel like, oh, I know some people that probably look at me and think my vocabulary, how could I? No, I say what I want to say. I was born on September 28, 1984, at night. Look up my birth chart. Figure out why I'm so blunt. You probably don't even know your birth chart. I don't be want to go off on people, and the most I probably be like, I don't be right all the time, but I just let it out. That's how people look all old and ugly and have to wear all these makeup and things, because the energy. Mac cannot hide no energy, sweetie. No facial cannot hide no energy. Then it'll see you glowing and be upset at you and think of some kind of skin product. I don't spend less than $20 on my skin, and it's not the best skin, but let me tell you, it could be worse. Y'all see my gray hair? Oh, y'all got gray hair for days. Some say it's stress, some say it's wisdom. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go do my hair one day. I gotta work today. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day. It's a 30-minute video. Skip through it if you can. If not, whatever. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. I will be back, even though they don't want me to be. But I'll be back.